Hey guys, good morning. Anthony here. Monday, October 28th, 2024, about 8:30 a.m. And today's video is going to focus on election day preparedness. Some things or some tips or some advice I'm going to give you in this video. I hope that you will listen to it and heed the warning, and hopefully everything goes smoothly. But in case it doesn't, you will be prepared. Either way, whichever side wins, expect some type of unrest. Now, there may be unrest before the actual election day, before the actual day, which is what, a week and a day away from today. So, I would advise that you don't travel far from home this week, and especially election day and probably days afterwards. Stay close to home, stay close to your base of operations, stay aware of your surroundings. If you do have to travel away from home any distance, make sure you have survival gear, let's put it that way. Survival defense gear, a way to an alternate route to get home. Use your brain now because you're going to need it. If Donald Trump wins this election, I would advise that you definitely do not go far from home if you don't have to. Cancel vacation plans, cancel travel plans if they're not, 100% mandatory, and hunker down. And again, stay close to home base. Some things I would be looking at to get ready is things like you would do to prepare for a hurricane. And speaking of hurricanes, they're expecting, and the guys I'm watching are talking about a hurricane called Patty forming and possibly hitting western Florida or in and around that area on election day or the day before. So if you don't think that's a coincidence, I don't know what. So we have a possible hurricane that could hit on election day. So I would take the steps that you would normally do for preparedness of a storm, a hurricane, even if you're not in the path of a hurricane. Things like you see me doing on my channel the last couple of weeks. What am I doing? I'm making sure my off-grid camper can run the power with the battery backup I have. I'm making sure my home gas generator is working and functional. I'm making sure my preps are topped off. I'm making sure I have water. I'm making sure I have food. I'm making sure my medical kit is updated and stocked. I'm making sure that defense items are in place. I'm making sure that vehicles are running effectively, gas is topped off, extra gas is nearby. Things like that. I'm making sure I alert family members, even though most of them may not listen to me. I'm making sure I'm alerting them of the possible ramifications of what's going to happen. I don't foresee smooth transition of power. I don't foresee things getting better worldwide, meaning wars and rumors of wars. There could possibly be very troubling battles or war breaking out this week even. The stage is set for that. Was it done on purpose or did it just fall that way? Well, I'm not going to speculate on it, but it seems that everything is making a convergence from this election, because of this election in 2024. So today's video, I would advise and highly suggest that you prepare like you're preparing for a storm with a possible tsunami coming after the storm. It's that important, especially if you live in areas close to cities that burned last time. And speaking of burning, I would make sure you have several fire extinguishers available to you and nearby, just in case you have to put out some fires. So use your head the next week. Use your resources that you have. Don't worry about your Starbucks, your Chick-fil-A meals. Put them on hold. Use the funds to put those funds into preps if you don't have it, meaning like extra gas, ammunition, whatever you think you need to get through a severe storm, a blackout, a power outage, whatever, a hurricane. Make sure those things are on hand prior to November 5th. That way you have them prior and you have them afterwards as well. If nothing happens, great. You've prepped, you've got stuff. You could eat the food, drink the water, use the batteries, use the gear. You have medical gear, great. Nothing is for, oh, I spent all this money on. No, you spent money on things that you need anyway. Okay, so pray for the best, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. That's it. Nothing. I'm not going to talk about political things like who to vote for or why you should vote for who or don't vote for who. I've already made those videos. I said my piece. These videos that you're going to see on my page and on my YouTube channel are going to focus on preparedness for the storm. Thanks for watching. Take care. Stay ready.